Oh, here we are, Isle of Arran. Wow, look at that ridge. Fantastic. So I'll tell you how calm a crossing it's been. I went to sleep. I woke up and Murgatroyd says, we're nearly there. Wow, brilliant. Okay. First off, fantastic. Now we've got to go find somewhere to go and sit while we get in touch with the campsite. So here we are, Isle of Arran. Looking very spectacular from the boat, I have to say. I had a funny little moment there coming off the ferry, thinking, got to drive on the right. Not here. I wonder if he's seen me. Yes. So yeah, this big mountain here is called Goat Fell, apparently. We're having a run of that. I'm not certain where we're going now, but we want to be going into the centre of Throbbage. Have a guess and go right. Well, look, you can't be going to Scotland and not having some cans of Tennant's, can you? You really can't. Other beers are available. So that was an interesting day, it really was. Rich and varied in many, many ways. The ferry crossing was enjoyable. I always enjoy a ferry crossing. We came off the ferry, we went around the town, we found somewhere to sit and work out where we were going next. We phoned up one campsite and it turned out they had got space for us. But then, as we were riding toward that campsite, we discovered there was a nearer one that was only walking distance from the town that we're just outside now, which is called Lamlash. And we didn't have time or opportunity to pick up a gas canister for the camping stove, and so we decided that we would just go and eat out. And so we went to the very place that we'd stopped in the first place and had a fabulous meal. Now, it's not very often you will hear me say that. My standards are high, but it really was a very well done meal. I had grilled chicken stuffed with haggis on a very smooth and creamy garlic mash with some tender stem broccoli, and it was all drizzled with a mustard and Arran whiskey sauce. It was very, very nice. I sent compliments to the chef. The Murgatroyd had a huge plate of beer battered fish and chips, and I knew at the outset she was not going to eat it all. So I had about a third of that as well, and that was also very, very good. 2 or 3 pints of Scottish ale from the Loch Lomond brewery. 3 pints of gloaming is what I had. The Murgatroyd had a nice gin and tonic. And now we've come back to the tent. The campsite is quite nice. It's not particularly busy. I'm not sure how nice it would be at the height of summer. There are lots and lots of caravans over the other side there. There's only about half a dozen tents, in fact 5 to be accurate, 5 including our own. So we've got this side of the field more or less to ourselves, which is always nice. The toilet blocks are well appointed, basic but clean and tidy, and yeah, it's perfectly fine. We're going to be here tonight and also tomorrow night. The plan for tomorrow is to basically ride all the way around the island. There are very few roads, as I've mentioned previously, that go across the island. I believe there's only one really, and we are going to be going up there. It's a short diversion after we go through Brodick in the morning. There is an outdoor shop there where we'll be stopping to buy a gas canister, because we will be cooking here tomorrow night. And there's also a an area of outstanding beauty just up the road from there called Glen Rosa. And at Glen Rosa there are pools. They're called the Blue Pools. The river comes down from the big mountain behind us here, and as it comes along down through the valley it forms various cascades and various pools. So we'll be going to have a look at that, and then we'll be coming back out to the coast. We'll be going up to the very northern tip of the island to a town called La Cranza. Probably have a bite of lunch there, and then we'll be going down the other side, the west side of the island, and then eventually coming back here. All roads lead to the same place, essentially. There is one big circular road around the island. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow. We'll be stopping off along the way. There's a stone circle to go and see. There's a couple of museums we can have a look at, and plenty of other points of interest. So that's the plan for tomorrow. We're just going out riding and exploring and generally laughing at each other and having a great time. First thing in the morning, I intend to be down at the beach to watch the sunrise. This will be about 6:30 a.m. I'm going to be doing some filming there, and I think it might have a bit of a Shakespearean bent to it, but we'll see. The weather is looking great again tomorrow. It's going to be cold overnight, it's going to be cold in the morning, but it should warm up by lunchtime. So we're looking forward to another fabulous day in Scotland. See you in a bit.